Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make drawbridges, or door bridges. So, in Lumber Tycoon 2, there is a way to make door bridges, and for me, I'm currently making one to get palm wood, which only works in a specific save slot, for me anyway, which is that one right there. For this one though, the easiest one I've ever made is the one to get to goldwood, and what I call zombie wood, but I don't remember the actual name. So, what a door bridge is basically a bridge made out of doors that works based off of technically glitches or bugs, but what you need to be able to make it is basically a glass door at least, and then you need a few doors. But I'll show you first what a door bridge actually looks like. So this is a door bridge. If you open it, it'll move every single door inside of the door bridge. This is because it's technically a bug, or a glitch, I guess, by technicality. Because you're merging all of these doors into, like, you're merging all of these doors together in a specific way that only works with doors specifically. So with door bridges, the way to merge them is you basically place the doors on top of this little thing, the doorknob right here. This doorknob is what glitches the doors together to merge them. And if you don't have it, it ain't gonna look right. So you have to have them right. So to merge them, basically, yeah, all you're really doing is just specifically merging them into this little knob right here. You have to make sure they're merged this far into the knob, no lower, no higher. That's for sure. You cannot change that or it will not work properly. But after that, basically, you can start with this one right here. This is how you start a door bridge. You need a basic glass door from across the bridge over there at the one place over there with all the glass. You need the glass door for sure. If you don't have a glass door, it will not work. So you start by opening it. You get a normal door. It would work with fat door, normal doors, or half doors. And you basically place it along something. For me, I always do it along ladders, but I delete the ladders after I'm done with this. So right now, I'm just going to do it along this here. So before I do that, I have to make sure that this is going to be right. So I have to double check to make sure this is going to be specifically right on here, because you can make a door bridge however you want, but to make it this way, you could split it by having each of these doors, like, you could split them half and half on this doorknob. So I'm going to try to do that too, where you could have two doors on this specific one right here. So you could do that by looking right here. Okay, right here. Is this going to line up properly? Okay, almost. You just gotta, with Lumber Tycoon, you have a little problem here where, like, sometimes it won't work here. It's same with conveyors. So you have to go out of the thing and go back into it, then slowly move down, and then you can do it. So we could see right here, it should be fine with it if you go down another stud. So I'm gonna check for right now. So you open it first, and then you try moving it. And you try moving it specifically where you had it right there. Right there. And then to place it back on, just do this, move it, then quit as soon as you move it, then this, move it, and this will save it for sure. This will make sure it stays on together. There you go. That's how you do that one there. So then after that, you could do the same exact thing right here too. You could do it by merging these doors in specifically right here too. So merging these doors doesn't have to be exactly on the doorknob here. You could do it the same exact way with all of it, but merging these is a little harder to do like this. But you could basically just open this up, move this like this, open it, and you place this beside it specifically the same exact way. Again, using that trick because it's not going to align properly the first time. Try it right there. It's going to take a little bit because server's a little laggy. So try it again. Try to get right there aligned with this specific spot right here. This little hinge right here. Okay, trying to do it again. It's a little tricky to do it. I've found it's a little tricky sometimes. But you'll eventually get it right. If you don't know how to do it, don't worry about this video. Go to another video if you need to. I found it right there. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's like that or not. Doesn't matter if the doorknobs are aligned properly or not. You just move this like this, and you can move it like that. Then it'll work again. And you can do the same thing going upwards again too. So you don't exactly have to merge them every single time like that. For me, not all of those up there are merged. I just have them all placed properly. Like as soon as I'm done with that little row, or I'm ready to make another base here, I close them all, then I merge them all. Then I do that again. But do not merge the top one if you want to keep going, or you're going to have to go all the way back to the bottom and like unmerge this one, open this, unmerge it, then you're going to go all the way up there, open it, then do the moving it, then quit. Then it will eventually open properly if you have it all done right. But yeah, it's a decent process to do. It's a little hard to do, but I'll show you how to do another step up from here. Got to move this first. Oh, did it wrong. Oh, it's not under work right now because the server's a little laggy at the moment. So you could do it though by basically opening up the doors, and that's all you have to do. Open up. Oh, it moved me through the floor. Get back up here again. So basically to unmerge it so you can open it up again, you open up the glass door, move this, you unmove it, and you have it like that. Then to do another level, close this first. Make sure they're always closed as soon as you're done with all of it. You want to check that because it can mess up your door bridge if you reload your slot again. So that would mean that you would have to literally close every single one of the doors again if you have them all open when you reload. So then to do this again, you would just go up again, same exact way like you did the other side, but it could be a little tricky sometimes, especially with how close this is. This is not going to work the best, but I could still do it. I'm going to try to do it on this side first though, because it's going to be a little easier. So you still try using the hinge of this little door here a little bit if you can. Or before you place this one, do another one above it to do it. Since this one I messed up slightly, and I did other way, I'm going to fix it and turn it around. Okay, so I've done that now. So now all you have to do, open it, and you do that same process again, where you just line it up where you want it to keep it where it's still attached to this spot right here. If you have it right above it where it's just like, place it on top here, it's not going to do it. You have to keep them merged with this hinge right here technically. So you cannot do it like that. You can do it like this though. Not like this, but you can do it like that. And once you do it like that, you close the door. You can merge them. Move B. Move B. And you do that. Then move B. And you can open them. It would all move together. There you go. That's how you make a door bridge. Now to be able to do that, like that size, it takes so much time, so much effort. But you could it's easy to do, and it's simple to do. So I spent like 3 hours doing this door bridge total, but that's because I did not know any simple way of doing it. I was doing it where I was like placing it, merging it, then I was merging it to this, and then I was like, dang, I gotta redo it. I gotta open the door then, and then I have to place it. So I recommend always open the door of the one that you're trying to place. If you're trying to place it on this one here or above it, open this door no matter what. Do not merge it until you're almost done. And keep your ladders if you're doing it. Keep your ladders. It's gonna be pain if you have a door at the very top that's open, and it's like one of them that you really need and it's not gonna work. Keep those ladders there until you're done, and make sure every single door is closed. So yeah, that's how you could do this too. So with door bridges, you also have to find the perfect height. For palm wood, you don't really need the perfect height. You just need to place it at the right spot here, which I would look up a proper video because I don't know if I'm at the right spot yet, but you could always check it after you're done, which kind of a pain. But another way to check it too, lasers. Lasers are really, really helpful. You could get lasers, or I think they're considered lasers, yeah. You could get them by taking the ferry across the water over here, going to a store right there. There's a store over there. Take a left as soon as you exit the ferry, instead of right where you get to the cave crawl cave. Take a left there, then you could buy stuff like hatches. You could buy colored wires, like green neon wire and stuff like that. You could buy daylight cycles. You could buy lasers. You could buy on and off switch. You could buy and or switches, invert switches, and all stuff like that. And lasers are one way to help you line these right here. Instead of like building all of it, then realizing I built it like 3 units to the side when I should have done it 1 unit to the right. So I would always try lasers. That's how you could do it with Goldwood Bridge, or for the gold door bridge, you use a laser. For me, I use a laser. You don't want it to get exactly on there because lasers are risen up about a unit or so, or half a unit. So you always have that little bump in there on there that would mess it up. So you want to place the laser 1 unit higher than this little spot here. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. If you don't have it 1 unit higher, you're going to have a little problem here every time you get wood, and it's going to mess up your cars, specifically in laggy servers too. So, right here, hey, if you have it 1 unit lower or any lower, you will have it merged with this ground here, or you'll have it lower than it, which means your car will drop down onto here, which will mess up your wood in a lot of Lumber Tycoon 2 servers. So one way that I did it, I just used tiles. You could use floors and all that. I used large tiles once I got to right on this corner here. I used tiles here. So this is a great way of doing it because it's pretty close to the width of a door. So you want to try to get it right above this so it doesn't like interfere with the ground at all, and that it's easy to get on. Because if you have it merged with the ground here, it could cause some problems. Like sometimes some servers it'll like move the doors itself and move your car on it, and it'll lag out the car a little bit and it'll start flinging your wood. If you have it lower, your car won't land on here properly. If you have it higher than this, your car will have problems getting on it, but this here I say is perfect height. So use lasers and you're going to be pretty good to go. Use lasers to align them height-wise, and you could use them to align them like width-wise. With my palm door bridge, I used it on that slot right there. Pretty big base right there, by the way. But I used it on that slot right there. Then I used the laser at that spot right there because I was like, it's pretty close there. So I got really close to it. So after you're done with the door bridge, you could do other stuff too, but that's not something I know how to do. But always try to align with your lasers. That's one hint I gotta ask, or gotta tell you. You gotta try to align with your lasers, because door bridges take some time. It takes some effort. This one here is gonna take me another like 4 hours. So use lasers before you make yourself mad. Before you waste all your time on this. Big tip with door bridges. Other than that, though, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye.